Hey guys, I'm way behind in my videos. I've got stuff in Romans to do. I've got stuff going through Genesis 1 to do. Um, but I, after some things happened recently, I figured I better get this out of the way because actually it's in both first couple of chapters of Genesis, also in the beginning of Romans, talking about the Bible and homosexuality. Uh, just so you know where we're going with this, I'm going to just point out that the Bible doesn't approve of homosexual practice, and take it or leave it. That just seems to be the message that's there pretty strongly. I just want to go through why. If you are homosexual or dabbling in it, you're gonna have to make a choice about how seriously you take the Bible and how you should deal with your feelings and practices, etc. Most people I know who who go in that direction just don't believe the Bible, which makes sense. But at the same time, there's also a push in the media to make it sound like people who respect the Bible are kind of making this stuff up. And so I just want to go through the data, and hopefully, I'll refer to this video and won't have to, talk too much about it in other videos. I believe in kind of compartmentalizing that way, at least for these videos. Not in all things I do as a Bible teacher, but let's just go through this. You start with creation. This, like I said, was going to come up with Genesis. Um, Skipping to the creation of man, we have, then God said, let us make man in our image after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over the livestock, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. I find that order odd, by the way. I'm not sure what to think of that, but just so we see what we've got here. We've got creation emphasizing the image of God. Let us make man in our image, after our likeness. And we also have what I'm going to call children, though it's not obvious yet. Let's just look at this. Let them have dominion over all the earth. So they're going to have to spread out, if that's true. And that's what we see in the next couple of verses, because the very next thing we have is, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. And male and female, he created them. So you have this relationship where not only a person, a human person, is in God's image, but human beings in family, male and female together, man and woman in a unit. They are God's image. And you have a hint here of the Trinity, for that matter, where God is a family and so is humanity. All right. But then this children, we see this thing about ruling over all the earth gets extrapolated a little bit in the next verse. God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over every living thing that moves on the earth. So they're made to rule, and that means they've got to spread and multiply, and they've been made male and female. And God has already blessed the animals, told them to spread and breed and subdue the earth. So he tells people to do that. All right, so more about creation. Creation gets a second story, which goes into more detail about the creation of men and women. So it starts in Genesis 2:18, next chapter. Then the Lord God said, it is not good for the man that the man should be alone. I will make a helper fit for him. So you have a single person made so far. This kind of breaks into the story in chapter 1 and gives more detail. And he alone needs someone who's appropriate for him. I'm looking at my time, and I think what we're going to do is I am going to split this off into several parts. So we'll stop part 1 now, and we'll continue on in the next video.